Owner Hussein here from FightHype.com. And we're here
The thing is, I did a FightHype interview earlier.
I know, but we're talking after the weigh-in.
Oh, are we? Okay.
Reaction. You've seen them both face to face.
Yeah, it was a bit intense. Yeah. I think you know what it was. Dylan's been really like nice guy, and then he's just stuck it on Parker there. I was scared, to be honest with you. I think even Parker was like, "What the fuck," you know? Listen, we know what Dillian is, and his image has changed a lot over the years because he was just a roughhouse from Brixton originally, and now, you know, he's matured. He's become more of a professional, but he's also a bad geezer. He's a bad man, and tomorrow he wants to inflict pain on Joseph Parker, and I'll tell you, it's going to be absolutely electric. You know why? Because at the O2, it's just something about the energy. And, you know, I was saying, I hope that they don't go out and both try and box, and it don't happen at the O2 like that. You know, but I remember when Kell Brook boxed Golovkin.
Yeah.
The plan was to come out, move, box, and all of a sudden, bang, bang, and the crowd goes nuts, and then it's just like, and I think this is how it'll go down tomorrow night.
So you think it's going to be a war? They're going to be stuck in a phone booth?
Yeah, look, I mean, it's very unusual to get a war from round 1 or round 2, but I do think that there's going to be exchanges in this fight. Both guys want to exchange. It's not like one saying, "Oh, I don't want to exchange." The aim for both guys is to exchange at speed. So when they get the opportunity to do so, hopefully they both will. And like I said, I think we'll end up getting a gunfight.
Well, you're putting your horse on the line a little bit by putting Dillian Whyte in such a big fight when potentially he could wait, have a takeover fight, and then maybe push on to a world title.
That comes down to him, the person, you know. He doesn't want to have a takeover fight. He wants to have the biggest fight he can possibly get right now.
Yeah.
And that's, Anthony Joshua's not available. Deontay Wilder would never fight Dillian Whyte in a million years. And this is it. This is the biggest one out there, other than those two. So he went for it. He's putting it all on the line. He's getting rewarded for it financially. And so he fucking should do. Like, he's on the cusp of the world heavyweight title, and he's deciding to coin flip it for your entertainment.
Even then, if he does lose, which let's hope he doesn't, but 20 grand out of your pocket as well.
So there's a lot more than 20 grand on the line in this fight. It's a lot more.
I want to quickly talk about, we never got a chance to discuss it the other day. Derek Chisora, Carlos Takam, great.
Oh, unbelievable. And again, Chisora's on it. You know, like, you know what you're going to get from Derek Chisora. You know, he's probably not as well. He definitely isn't as young as he once was, because that's impossible. But he will always bring war, Chisora, as his hat says. And tomorrow night he will get a brilliant reception at the O2, and he will go to war with Takam. I don't know what's going to happen after 5 or 6 rounds, because they're both going to absolutely go for it. But what we do know is what he said at the press conference. I want to be carried out of that ring tomorrow night with exhaustion. So what that means is I'm prepared to put every ounce that I have into this fight. Style-wise, again, that should be unbelievable.
Conor Ben looks fired.
Yeah, he is. He's got to calm down. I said to him, you know, Paynard, he says, you know, I wasn't myself in the last fight. I said, nor was Paynard. He had 2 weeks' notice. This time he's had 8 weeks' notice. You imagine this fight for Paynard, he's like, this is the biggest thing he will ever get to experience. So Conor's just got to stay calm, enjoy the moment, enjoy the night, and box to a plan. And his plan tomorrow night is, don't get involved, don't start swinging carelessly, box. Unfortunately, with Conor Ben, he loves to fight. And he will be forced to fight by this kid. This kid's not just going to follow him around without throwing punches. He's going to swarm him, he's going to try and, you know, put pressure on him, he's going to throw a lot of punches. Conor's going to have to stand and fight at some point. So I'm looking forward to it.
I've obviously got what you call the women's Lomachenko,
yeah.
Katie Taylor. Talk to me about her and her
I just love Katie Taylor. I love Katie Taylor because she's brilliant. You know, she's everything that you should look for in a professional athlete. She's meticulous, she's so dedicated, she's talented, she's so hard-working, she's so disciplined. Her life is God and boxing. That is it. And when you have that kind of focus, that simplicity, that monastic, I think is the word, lifestyle, you're always going to get the most out of what you do. And she is, don't get me wrong, Kimberly Connors, she's a mandatory, she's deserved her shot, but I expect Katie Taylor to bulldoze her tomorrow night in style, as she will maybe everyone in the division, until maybe she moves up and tests herself, like Lomachenko, outside of your comfort zone in terms of weight classes.
Finally, Joshua Buatsi, how disappointing was it that Ricky Summers pulled out? and you know there was talks about maybe a Kovalev opponent, former opponent to Kovalev. That didn't work out.
That
What
was someone speculating online. He was going to fight a guy called Kastanov, who's a former super middleweight, interim world champ, European champion, very tough, but we couldn't get that through. We have a very tough opponent. I don't think there's a lot of difference in quality between this guy and Ricky Summers, but you know, this is a first 10-round fight for Buatsi, title fight, and there's no turning back after this. So there's no more 8-rounders, 6-rounders. You're in now. You know, it's 10s and 12s, and he's ready for that. You know, he needs that kind of challenge, and I expect him to do a great job tomorrow.
Eddie, thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
FightHype.com. Thank you.